Okay, everybody. So welcome, and we're going to do an example using figuring out the mass of a rod. Okay, so in this case we have a thin rod that's oriented along the x-axis, and so what we're going to do is its length goes from pi over 2 to pi, and here's the density function. So it's going to be sine x. And so we want to know what's the mass of this rod on this interval, given this density function. So let's set it up. So the mass is going to equal the interval from a to b of rho of x dx. And so all we're going to do is just integrate. So let's substitute and integrate. So we're going to do from pi over 2 to pi, and we're going to do sine x dx. So now all we have to do is integrate, right? Well, this is going to become what? This is going to become negative cosine x, right? So this is going to become negative cosine x evaluated from pi over 2 to pi. And so what do we get? Well, we're going to pull out the negative. Okay, so we get what? Cosine of pi minus cosine of pi over 2. Well, what's the cosine of pi? Okay, cosine of pi is what? Negative 1. What's the cosine of pi over 2? Zero. And so this becomes the opposite of negative 1, which is 1. Now we don't have any units, but the mass is 1. Okay, so now, one for you guys. It says, consider a thin rod oriented on the x-axis over the interval from 1 to 3. So we're going to consider the interval from 1 to 3. And the density function of, if the density of the rod is given by this function, so the density function is rho of x equals 2x squared plus 3. And again, what is the mass of the rod? Okay, work that one out. And again, if you get stuck or you want confirmation that you got the right answer, just send me an email and I'd be more than happy to let you know. Take care.